Hello my friends and welcome to Your Adventure Compass. We're just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, and we are at Trader's World, a giant flea market. And I guess they have like 17 or 18 buildings here. We don't have a whole lot of time because unfortunately we came from another part of Ohio and it took us a little bit longer with some construction and some roadblocks and other things, but we're here. So we've got about an hour. Let's go inside and check out Trader's World, one of the best flea markets I understand in Ohio. Come join us. And I thought I'd point out that there are lots of giraffes here. They have a ton of them. There's 3 of them right here next to a gazebo, some palm trees, and a couple other animals over that way. And Trader's World is right in front of us here. And you'll notice that over the top of Trader's World, there are all kinds of giraffes and other animals located here. Kind of interesting. And I do apologize. I know it's windy. It is very windy today, but it's also very nice. It's 80 degrees, and I am loving this late March weather we're having here in Ohio. All right, here's a little closer look at the giraffes and the entrance here. We're headed into the north main entrance. And here we go. And I've heard that they have these signs at each entrance, and I believe in a couple spots throughout where there's a little crossing here. This one says, "A plump wife in a big barn never did any man harm." And you look up here, there's all kinds of different farm things. There's like a taxidermy chicken of some sort. We got a thing for horses plowing fields and whatnot. I forget what those are called. We've got the spindle thing up there. All kinds of stuff. Now let's take a look around. Looks like this booth here sells all kinds of boots. We've got one over here that sells video games. There's a whole section down this way. More of those signs right here. No man goes before his time unless the boss leaves early. Lots of good sayings in here. I almost want to you could almost do a whole video on these. Scads of work is done here long after the help goes home. This place over here sells different swords and knives and things like that. Got a jewelry location over on the other side here. Tapestries and jewelry over here. And this place here has fudge. Looks like they got different flavored fudge. And this booth here looks like they have a lot of video games inside, and it's set up like a castle, like Mario's castle. A place here that sells different clothing and merchandise there. This one looks like it's all kinds of different flower displays. And over here, the toy tractor shed, all kinds of different cars and trucks and things like that. Another sign here says, "See you at the pig pen. You keep your hat on, so I'll know you." It's like maybe some of the booths are already closed or not being used. And down this way, check this out. We've got some motion simulators. Over on the screen, I guess it shows you what they're seeing inside. Oh, it's a high altitude roller coaster. Well, that looks like fun. That's pretty cool. Over here, some car stereo stuff and some tools. Got toolboxes, tool bags. Down here, some BB guns and ammo boxes, things like that. We got another sign here. Let's read this one real quick. All right, this sign says, "The man with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds." It was Mark Twain that said that. We saw a new one of these earlier today when we stopped to see the giant golf ball. And then there's a couple more down here as well. Check this out. There's a big red horse in here. And Amish buggy. It looks like there's a, oh yeah, check that out. This is actually an Elvis outfit. It says the last show. I wonder if that was the last outfit he wore. That's very interesting. Oh, and there's Elvis's army outfit back there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's zoom in real quick. Check that out. Pretty cool. There's also a sleigh here. And check this out. There's a jacket that Elvis wore. I guess he wore it quite a bit. It says most famous. But looks like he's doing an interview or something there in the photo. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And this pink Cadillac. I wonder if this belonged to Elvis or if it's a dupe. But there's a guitar here as well. And got some blue suede shoes right here. Check this out. There's also a microphone there. It says these shoes were autographed by Elvis for his blue suede shoes record release promotion. We've got another Elvis outfit down here too. Over here is the one I was talking about. Take a look at that. That's pretty flashy. And looks like that's a actual outfit he wore. You can see right there on the album cover. There's some more stuff here. And a tour jacket up there. Well, I would say the owner is probably quite an Elvis fan. Over here, another car. Old classic jukebox right here. And there's a knight and a horse. And another knight. And then there's this carriage that looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is an old-fashioned bus of some sort. There's 4 rows. Looks like you can seat 2 to 3 people across. So a very big carriage of some sort. Oh, it says Trader's World on the front. Maybe they used to give rides on this. It's possible. And then across to the other side here, check these out. These are a couple of English vehicles. MG from England. Got a tractor over there. And then we've got this little one right here. It says 007. I don't know if this is the actual car, or if it was maybe just the same style. No, it is quite a bit different. If you look at the front grille, that's a different car. Same color. Okay, we'll move on to the next area here. What do we got here? Well, this is cool. A little puppet show. A little box that does a puppet show of some sort. That's kind of cool. Got some Michael Jackson memorabilia back there. That's rather interesting. And somebody's underwear. I can't quite see who that is. Let's see if we can, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's try that. So we got some Michael Jackson stuff in the background and somebody's underwear. And then there's, right in the front here, this cool looking car. But I don't see any details on it. Got another outfit up there as well. And there's some more stuff as we continue on down this way. Check this out. Some more Elvis stuff. Check this thing out. Wow. That's pretty wild. I've never seen a trike quite like this, a 2-seater trike. That's rather interesting. We've got a motorcycle in front of it. And a bunch more of the Elvis stuff. There's a belt up in that we've got a belt up in that top frame there. Another one down below it. Right there. Another outfit. A guitar. And another outfit here. And then over here it looks like we've got a bathrobe as well. All right, we are continuing down the main building here, the North Main. Got a bunch of audio equipment over here. There's some various sculptures and things here.
Would you like that over the black seat?
Crystals and little statues here. The other side has a bunch of belts and lanyards and headbands and things like that. And there's a lot of Funko Pops over here. Got a lot of different things in this store. There's a Hulk Hogan right there. And this place just goes on and on and on in every direction. There's places to eat, things to do. And here's another sign for you guys. You better believe it. I'll believe it if you say so. There's another one down here. There are just continuous hallways in every direction. Let's go down here a little bit, take a look. So much in here. Here's a bunch of freeze-dried candies. Check it out. Hey guys, if you watched my last couple of videos, you probably saw all the ducks when we went to the Smile More Lingerie. Like, there's tons of them here. Absolutely tons. They're $1 each. Personally, I'd rather play a claw game and win them that way. But you know, if you want to pick a certain one, they have a ton of them here. All kinds of different places. Look like this place might have. This is Cash for Games. These are signs. I thought they were comic books at first. These are just signs. But they're metal signs, kind of nice. If you're looking for something specific, like Donkey Kong, that's kind of cool. Bunch of different video game signs. This is all video game stuff. Look at all the different controllers inside. Speaking of claw machines, they have one here, Action Claw. On the other side, another knife shop, different sporting goods, fishing rods. And there's some more stuff down here. We've got some lamps over here. Across the way. Looks like candles. Are these candles or are they cups? They're cups. Yep, these are cups. So these are the insulated cups here. You got a bunch of different ones to choose from. Over here it says Amish goods sold here. I don't know what they sell. Maybe Amish foods? Oh yeah, some cheese. You got a whole section of cheese here. And some canned goods as well. And I have a feeling my wife's going to miss out because this entire location sells nothing but stuff from Shein, and she absolutely loves ordering stuff from there. So there is a Shein store here as well. And I think we're coming to the end down here. I don't see much down this way. We're going to turn around and head back. All right, we're going to continue down this way. Lots of Funko Pops here, all kinds of Funko Pops. And looks like we may be entering the food court area. This is interesting. Take a look at this. They have all kinds of different foods here. And this nice old lady is holding all kinds of delicious good stuff, like a banana split, a sundae, a cake, and a pie. Yes, I believe this is the food court area. There's all kinds of odd things in here. This looks like maybe a performance stage of some sort. It doesn't look like anybody's performing, but that looks like what it's for. And there's lots of different places to eat. There's another one over here. All kinds of things hanging from the ceiling. This one says it's the sports grill. We got a bunch of stuff over here. Plenty of seating if you want to grab something to eat.
I can do that for $5. Those are normally out.
Bunch of different neon clocks and signs over here, as well as some non-neon ones up above. And over here, all kinds of Coca-Cola and some Pepsi merchandise as well. Again, we have another aisle. I'm not going to go down that one. Lots of jewelry places in here as well. Over here is the Honey Bee Nanny. Looks like they have all kinds of different honey things, honey flavored things, wax and whatnot. Oh, and check this place out, Mad Matt's Mask. There's all kinds of different Halloween masks and things in here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that gas mask down there. That's pretty neat. Chucky over here. Yeah, lots of neat stuff over here as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
A lot of places closed up already. And still another 40 minutes to go. So places close up early here. If you want to come here, I guess you got to come here early. We couldn't get here early because we came from another area in Ohio. Looks like they have different dips and stuff you can make here. And again, this one is closed already. Over here, purses and apparel, tie-dye stuff. Another location with all kinds of flowers. And over here we have a place that sells all kinds of incense. Look at all these. You have tons to choose from. I would stop and look, but I think my daughter bought a bunch of those, and I think we're good for a while. There are some indoor bathrooms right here if you guys need to use them. They do have porta potties outside some of the exits, but there are some inside bathrooms as well. Bunch of different places. Another jewelry place here. And we've come to another intersection. And I just noticed there's a pizza spot right here. There's a lot of places for food in here. They've got tools over here. All kinds of different things. If you need a wrench, they got one here. All kinds of stuff in this place. And this place here is all Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. That's kind of cool. Tons of stuff in there. We got a store here. Looks like it carries all kinds of cell phone products. I see cases and different things for cell phones. They have earbuds, earbud cases, pop sockets, and everything here. And check this out. More Funko Pops over here. I've never seen these. These are big. It's kind of cool. This store here carries all kinds of dolls and Beanie Babies and Squishmallows and all kinds of stuff like that. And then I noticed there's a bunch of American Girl doll stuff here. I wonder if some of this stuff is from the Columbus store when it closed up. They have a lot of stuff in boxes. A whole lot. All right, so this store reminds me a lot of the stores we saw in Shishewana. They've got a lot of the same things. I see some of the fake Crocs. There's like ski masks, hats, cowboy hats over here. Tons of backpacks up above me. They have the little balloon things that you can hang out in your yard and they spin. And then there's a bunch of random items. And sometimes this is the stuff you can find some great deals on, like something you may have seen in one time and can't find. You might find it here, and it might be very cheap. See, they have some belts over on the other side too. Lots of different stuff in here. There's gloves, more hats, and a bunch of toys and sunglasses and all kinds of good stuff. Over here we've got some real leather belts, and these are very nice. Very nice and very, looks like very well made. You also have some holsters. Lots of good stuff in there as well. We're gonna head further down this way. We've got a purse store, all kinds of bedazzled type purses in there. More of the tumblers in this store. Oh, and look, they got some 3D prints. Look at this huge dragon here. And there's a bunch more over this way as well. Tons of them. Oh yeah, they've got some hanging here as well. Over here, another store that sells all the Hot Wheels cars. And it looks like we've got like a kind of a military surplus style store here. Lots of different different things you can find there. And I can't get through that way because they've closed it off. Over here, all kinds of different t-shirts. Looks like they can make whatever you want in here too. If you find something, they can print it on whatever size you need. And then another store down here as well. And at the end, looks like this store is all collectibles, all kinds of unique collectibles in here. Different toys and whatnot. And Darth Vader there, and some dolls, Ninja Turtles and whatnot. All right, guys, I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to show you. I do have a half hour before they technically close. We're going to go and try and hit the opposite side. There's a lot more down that way. And we're going back to the north main building there. We're going to go down the other side. All right, another military surplus here. Lots of swords and things and pocket knives here. That seems to be the theme. They have just tons and tons of them. And check out these pants. I have not seen these in a long time. I guess they're making a comeback. All these big baggy bell-bottom type pants with the chains and everything on them. Another store with all kinds of Funko Pops in there. And check it out. We have some giraffes in the store here. This place here. Looks like they got some comic books. These kind of, yeah, they got comic books in here. So this one's got comic books. They also have movies. And looks like, that might be another store, but I see shoes and boots over there. I don't know. There's Hot Wheels and all kinds of different things. Even some Star Wars dolls up there on top. Take a look. Yeah. Kind of random, but you know, they do have some boots in here as well. And over here, this looks a lot like the other store we saw earlier that had a lot of different things that I said that reminded me a lot of the stores in Shishewana. This is the same style store. In fact, the layout's very similar. Let's see what they got in here. Oh yeah, very similar. Very, very similar.
Right at the very tip, would it be this fold?
You're not killing any bugs. Give me your name. Oh, Jesus.
All right, continuing down this way.
You don't have to touch it. Where's the bug?
You got looks like some Amish snacks here. Some different meat snacks. There's some maple syrup, pork rinds, lots of jams and canned jellies and foods, vegetables, some freeze-dried candy as well. All kinds of stuff in here. And we got another sign here. It says, education is an advantage to anyone willing to learn later. And then there's one more right here. It says, life is like a Ferrari. It goes too fast and you can't afford it. That one's very true. Very, very true. Okay, we're going to head down this direction now.
There you go. That'd be even better.
Have not been down this way yet, but we'll take a look. Another phone place. This one's socks and knives. A lot of knives in here. Of different things in here as well. toys, different figures. Over here, there's a 3D print store. I'm kind of curious to look in here and see what's in here. See what they've got.
What size?
Oh, yeah. Some really cool stuff. Over here, we've got an entire store filled with speakers for your car. And on this side, wow, check this out. They've got different flavored pork rinds. This is kind of cool. I think I might have found something I want to buy. Salt and vinegar, ranch, sour cream and onion, sweet barbecue, white cheddar, bacon cheddar, maple bacon. Oh my, I might have to try this. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Really? I ended up trying these jalapeno cheddar. These are bacon puffs. Now, they're not 100% bacon. They're actually, they have some wheat additive. But she's going to make me the pork rinds here with the same flavor. And she makes these fresh. She just made these earlier today, right out there. How cool is that? How fresh does it get? I mean, seriously. And I really like this one. It says, "Stop the world, I want to get off." Looks like everything is beginning to close up. And I did not leave empty-handed though. Well guys, I may have been busy filming, but I did have a chance to get one thing for myself. Actually, two. I'll show you. I ended up buying some of the jalapeno cheddar pork rinds and also the maple bacon puffs. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. And these are delicious too. If you guys can see this or not, it says, "Blessed are they who go around in circles, for they shall be called big wheels." Thought that one was kind of funny. Oh my gosh, look what I just noticed. If you're a Fallout fan, they've got Nuka-Cola bottles over here at this location. That's pretty cool. Well guys, we didn't have a whole lot of time in there, but we did see quite a bit and it was very worthwhile. I want to come back. Lots of cool stuff in here. I saw about 2/3 of it. So there was a lot of aisles I didn't get a chance to go down. I do like the theming. I like the signs over the trusses going over the top there. Those are really cool. It's a nice little added feature. Some of them are funny. Some of them are like, what? Well guys, we did have a really fun time here at Trader's World. It's just north of Cincinnati. In fact, if you're familiar with the Hug Me Jesus statue that you can see from the freeway, it's right next door to it. You can't miss it. If you look for all the animals on top of the rooftop there, all the giraffes, you'll know you're there. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click on that compass to get subscribed and see more great content just like this. And remember, adventure is only a short drive away.